What's good, Black Star Podcast? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Jared. Y'all, today we're going to be wrapping up the last bit of news about what's been going on with the election. Now, I just want to say this to all the sisters that are mad about black men voting against Kamala Harris. We're gonna have an honest conversation, and it's about time y'all hear this. Sisters, Kamala didn't really give a damn about y'all, and here's why I say that. Let me just bring it back to me for a minute. Let's look at it from this standpoint. Y'all are always complaining about being 13 to 15% of the population. But she was advocating for giving you money to help with children, but she was also advocating for the abortion of children. That's two different sides of the spectrum that she was trying to advocate for. She didn't have no solitary plan about what she was going to do. But here in the video, Angela Stanton King talks about it, and we're going to be looking at a video from Eze. But I want you to see this.
Watching an interview by a sister, Angie Stanton. She's into politics, okay? And after watching this, ladies and gentlemen, she broke down why Kamala lost. And if once you listen to her, you will understand it makes sense. And also, why black women love Kamala so much, why black women support Kamala so much. I'm gonna play it. I will do my best to play it without interruption. Maybe once or twice I may interrupt just to give my thoughts. But however, I'm going to play it and try not to interrupt it as much. It's a long video, but my brothers and sisters, watch everything that she says. And along with not talking about religion or politics, what do I always say on this channel? The separation, this war between the black man and the black woman was a design. It was designed this way. From the late 60s all the way till today, there's been a plan to destroy the black family. There's been a plan to separate black men from black women. It will blow your mind. And I'm sure some of you already know this, but nonetheless, watch everything that she says.
You know, that's been a controversial take on a lot of this stuff. And let me explain to you why. So, feminism and all of this different stuff has been implemented into the black community. That destroyed within several generations what racism, Jim Crow could never destroy. Just think about it. We were together through thick and thin, through hard times, through slavery, through struggle, through Jim Crow, through all of this up into the mid 1960s. Then feminism came in, and the government came in giving incentives to black women, pushing black men out of the household. And then the community's been downhill ever since. So they gave you crumbs, and they offered the same white women with those crumbs and kept their men in the house. Meanwhile, y'all put the family out of y'all put the black men out of the house. Now this woman comes in advocating for abortion rights, but the only thing you're doing is aborting your future, aborting the future population of black people, diminishing our population. See, y'all don't think about it like that. Y'all get mad because I say we glad that she lost. No, we glad that she lost because she was the key cancer, one of the key cancers in our community. And the reason why our community is still at the bottom today.
Okay, let's get to it.
Hello, welcome to Reactions and Reviews. I'm your humble host, Eze. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the show.
I have not been able to work with Kamala Harris. However, I have paid attention to her campaign because she's come to Georgia quite a bit. And what I've noticed is that every time she came to Georgia or when she went to a HBCU, the tour was basically being led on women's rights and reproductive rights. And to me, that was very offensive because, for one, Roe v. Wade had already been overturned. So it wasn't even on the ballot, if we're going to be completely honest. So it was just a way to play on the emotions of Black women. And then also it was the fact that you're voting for women's rights, but you got to be born to become a woman, right? And these type of rights actually execute the women of tomorrow. So it's like all of the women that thought that they were voting for Black life were actually the carriers of Black life, right? Voting for a right to terminate Black life. So it was a very offensive campaign to me, even all the way down to the DNC. And I think that's what sealed it in the coffin to me, because they went to the DNC, and I call it an abortions Hot Wheel bus, right? Because they had a bus where they were performing live abortions on the scene.
What?
And me, because I'm spiritual and I done studied all the religions and I know about Moloch and Moloch worship, I'm saying to myself, you mean to tell me that these people actually performing human sacrifices at the DNC to win the election? And I was like, God is not going to stand for this. But everybody you saw getting off that bus was a Black woman. When you talk about downtown Chicago, what's the demographic? So why are we sending abortion Hot Wheel buses to the hood?
Was this really
But
going
we're
on?
not taking them to
George
the border.
making this up because
Now
this
you
don't even
know.
sound
Now you
believable.
know.
We didn't see it
Now
on
you
news.
know I ain't gonna say nothing that can't be fact checked.
Okay.
Now you know everything I say can be fact checked, and anybody
God.
can get on the computer and
Why
research this right now.
didn't they put that on the in media like they always put everything
I'm
on?
not sure. It depends on what type of media that you're watching. Of course, we know that a lot of these mainstream media news outlets have been complicit, right, with being biased. But then you got, social media. And that's why social media is kind of like a gift and a curse. But it was all over social media, live footage, and that's why we got some people in Congress fighting so hard to ban TikTok and censor some of these other platforms.
Exactly.
Because you got the American people stepping up and telling the truth about what's really happening.
That is true. A lot of this shit was being covered on TikTok. Like, even thinking back then, I didn't see any major news networks actually covering that specific part. Nobody actually covered the buses, the mobile clinics. Nobody did that. But it was all being covered on TikTok. I should actually, I don't know if I can go back and actually see the videos. But if you really think about it, let's be honest. Biden's trying to ban TikTok, okay? Let's be honest here. Let's put on our thinking caps. Let's start thinking with logic here. Biden's trying to ban TikTok before Trump gets inaugurated in. So TikTok was the key factor that helped Biden win in 2020 because everybody was sharing what was going on in their different communities. That's how Trump lost. Then it was also Biden's downfall because people will show him the different tactics, different shenanigans that the DNC was actually doing. So if you really look at it, people in Congress are trying to get TikTok banned because TikTok was their greatest ally when they needed it, but it was their greatest downfall when they were trying to win in this election. Just think about it.
And exposing what's going on behind the scenes. So the fact that they had an abortion Hot Wheels bus in the hood in Chicago, they got all these abortion clinics in the hood in Black communities, but they ain't got no abortion clinics at the border. They ain't sending no abortion bus down there to service them women coming across the border. They ain't got them abortion clinics in the wealthy white neighborhoods.
Come on.
I said, hold on, wait a minute.
And that is a very good question. How come everything they promote in the Black neighborhoods, they never promote it in other community? You understand what I'm saying? How come they don't push those in rich white neighborhoods? They don't. You only see those in Black neighborhood. So she is 100% right. Let's keep going.
If you made it this far, hit that like button and leave a comment to trigger YouTube's algorithm. So hit that subscribe button and hit that bell to let you know every time I upload a new video.
You know, and the black card was always in question.
Yeah.
Because I'm just finna get on some RNS right now. Y'all know what RNS is?
Let's go.
What's
The
RNS? Real nigga shit.
Yeah.
I'm just finna get on some RNS right now. Like,
I'm here for it.
you can't give me the black card if you married to a white man
Ooh.
and you raising white children.
Ooh.
Because it's hard for me to believe that, like, everybody is pro black life until it's time to marry and procreate. Well, like, what's the essence of black life? Creating black life, right? So not only that, but you also are on an HBCU tour, right? Telling childbearing age young black women to, they have a right to abort, okay? While you don't have any children yourself, but you're raising your husband's 2 white children, right? And why didn't they take that reproductive rights tour to Yale or Dartmouth? Like, why didn't that message go to the predominantly white colleges?
So what you think it is? You think it's to control the black population?
Of course, it's a replacement plan.
Yeah.
Because if you look at it, and if we're just going to be 1,000, and this is why I'm so excited to be working on Make America Healthy Again with Robert F. Kennedy.
Okay.
Those of us that's 40, right? Like, if you think about it, the lifespan expectancy of man is 80. So we done lived half our life. It's downhill for us. So in the next 40 years, we on our way out. So what's coming behind us? The children, the next generation. So if we're boarding them, okay? If we have agendas like LGBTQ plus, children, things that sterilize children, give them puberty blockers and stuff, and they're not reproducing, okay? And then we've removed the majority of the black men from the home because they in prison, right? Or homeless, not because of mental health or not worth, and then we got a high population of black men that no longer even want black women. And then we also got a high population of black men that believe they're black women.
Dang.
So in 40 years, and then this is another question that I have for our community when we gonna just be 100.
That's right.
If we look up research, we know that AIDS has been the #1 killer of black men. Anybody can look this up, right? When you come to medical apartheid, just like all of this other stuff, COVID, whatever. If AIDS is the #1 killer of black men, why are we as a community allowing that to be pushed on our children? It's almost like, just pressing the button for self-destruction.
And think about it. A lot of black women are talking about gay and transgender rights. Now, I don't care what the fuck you do in your bedroom. I don't care what the fuck you do at all. Okay? That's you. I'm me. That's you. I don't care. But if it's being taught in school and being forced onto the kids, what do you think is going to happen? They're educationally, they're trying to sterilize the black community because all of this feminist shit is all intertwined into trans rights and all this stuff. It's all intertwined. That's the reason why all of these women was crashing out about it. Because they thought that, we're taking away our right to be able to do what we want to do with our body, which is not true. You still have the choice to be able to have an AB. But the thing is, they are listening to what liberal white women are talking about, liberal white men, and listening to these people. And these people don't know what the hell going on in the black community. They're white. Everything that's going on in our community is foreign to them. The only thing they know is what you tell them on TikTok. They don't know the struggles of black people. They don't know any of that shit. So you go on to them, listening to them about what's going on in our community, it looks fucking stupid. And you have women listening to these people on TikTok all the damn time, but yet, as soon as a black man tells them the truth, they goes in one end, out the other, and then they back listening to white liberals talking about our allies. The thing that the person that you can't trust the most is a liberal white woman and a liberal white man. You cannot trust them. Because they going to tell you some shit that you think is right. Meanwhile, it's systematically trying to destroy you as well. That's the crazy part.
And in this election, you have the nerve to have black women putting up all of these posts. I saw one so disgusting the other day. Black man, the next time a cop have his knee on your neck, don't call black women. Right?
Oh my God.
But these are the same black women. You like the black babies that you aborting, them little black boys, they gotta grow up to be black men. The same boys that you're voting to chemically castrate and turn into little girls, like they're the black men. Y'all don't care about black men. Y'all don't even care about black life. All you care about is power and control and feminism. And that's I can't stand with that, because it has completely destroyed our families. We're voting to abort our bloodlines.
Ladies and gentlemen, did you hear what she said? Did you hear what she said?
Yo, and the crazy part is, these are the very women that are trying to apologize to black men now. Or no, they're not trying to apologize. These are the very same women that are trying to shame black men for not voting for this woman. This woman was systematically trying to wipe you out, and you over here talking about supporting this woman? All because she looks black adjacent. We ain't ever seen, this woman is not even black. This woman is a Hindu Indian woman. From the words of Judge Joe Brown, she's a Hindu woman, and she ain't never been black in her life. This broad campaigned on being an Asian, the first Asian American DA in California. Indian Asian American DA in California. That woman ain't never been to a black party. That woman don't even. The shit that got me was this whole talking about I clean my greens in the bathtub. What black person do you know is cleaning fucking greens in the bathtub? That should have been a red fucking flag for everybody in the black community. If you know how to fucking cook, this bitch said, I clean my greens in the bathtub. And you know how damn dirty the damn bathtub is after you done washed your ass. You know that motherfucker dirty. And you over here talking about, I wash my greens in the bathtub. And then Hillary talking about I carry hot sauce in my purse. Bitch, you don't carry no hot sauce. Your damn tongue can't even handle any hot sauce. And that's just vinegar and damn chili powder. Come on now. I can't believe we are this fucking delusional to believe that this Hindu Indian woman even understood black culture and just because she listened to Tupac when she got the damn dates that she was listening to Tupac wrong. The woman was a plant from the beginning, and y'all over here crashing out over this hoe. Boy, y'all don't get y'all goofy asses out of here with that bullshit now. Made no damn sense. Anyways, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Thank you guys for listening, and I will see you guys later. Bye, guys.